Ryan Brown here from J. Ryan Brown Law. Today we're going to talk about why probation sucks, okay? And we don't have enough time in the day to talk about all the reasons why it sucks, but I want to hit some of the highlights, okay? A couple of things. First of all, if you're on probation, Uncle Sam, Big Brother, the government's always looking over your shoulder, right? If you're on probation, you likely have a Fourth Amendment waiver, which means that you've agreed to waive the warrant requirement to have your probation officer or whoever it is search you, which is certainly a relinquishment of personal liberties, which we never like to see. You've agreed, if you're on probation, you're likely ordered to abstain from not only drugs, but also alcohol, which can be a substantial challenge for some, especially if you're looking at a 5 or 10 year probationary sentence. That can be a tough challenge, right? If you're on probation, you very well may be subject to a curfew. Probation's expensive. You have to pay supervision fees, right? You may have to report to your probation officer at times that are inconvenient. You may need permission before you even travel out of the state, okay? They may do DNA swabs. You got to do drug tests, right? Not to mention, and this is the big one, if you're on probation, let's say you have 5 years of probation, you are always living with the anxiety of, if I slip up and violate this probation, if I do something to where my PO thinks I violated probation, then they're going to arrest me, file a petition to revoke my probation, and I can be sentenced to go to prison for the remainder of that time. And I don't say that to scare anybody. It's just that oftentimes in plea negotiations, people see probation and they're like, hey, I'm getting off easy. This is going to be a piece of cake. And then they end up back in court a year or two later facing a violation. So, probation is not a breeze. It's not a cakewalk. It's not fun. It is simply an alternative to prison. And they keep that prison scare and fear over your head. So I just say that to say, before you enter a plea or anything that results in you being on probation, really think about what you're signing up for. Talk to your lawyer about it. Make sure you're aware of what the restrictions are, etc. Because probation does suck, and anytime we're giving up personal liberties to the government, that always sucks too. So if you have questions about probation, or if you're thinking about entering a plea that would result in you being on probation, please check us out at jryanbrownlaw.com, or text us or call us at 470-635-1725. That's 470-635-1725.